Did you take all the soul and the life out of the track in the last hour? Okay.
The soul and the life in this track will always be there.
It's the worst piece of shit we've ever done, and it's not leaving this room.
Hey, thanks for watching Numbskull News, and I'm a big fan of this channel called Become the Night. The host, and I guess the guy who runs it, is Mike the Music Snob, and he's an opinionated asshole just like me, so got some things in common. So that's why I love his channel. And he did this great series, 10 Worst Metallica Songs in 10 Days. And man, I was eating that up. Really good stuff. However, there's a couple songs in there that I disagree with, but one I really disagree with, and I'm willing to bet a hell of a lot of Metallica fans disagree as well. And that's when he put Harvester of Sorrow into the top 10 worst. Let me do a little reaction to his reaction to Harvester of Sorrow.
Considered by many to be the best Metallica album, and I know that this song is in many Metallica fans' top 10.
I wouldn't put it top the number one Metallica album, but I don't know, it's pretty damn close. It's like my second favorite.
And to be fair to y'all, this is not literally bottom 10 Metallica songs. I had to spread it out a bit. And frankly, Justice, I think, gets way too much of its dick sucked way too often. And when it comes to Harvester of Sorrow, I really don't get it, guys. I just really don't see what you see in this song. Actually, I most likely do, and we're gonna dive into that later in the video. All right, time for everyone to hate me. Let's do it.
All right. I absolutely am not gonna hate him. I actually love this video. But I just don't agree with his conclusion. But it's just a matter of taste. It's a matter of what you like and what you don't.
Okay, just off the top, blum 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 is not the world's most interesting riff to me, but could make an interesting transition, which is what that riff I believe is actually supposed to be. I don't know that I love starting off a song with it. People fucking fap to this guitar tone all the time. It's truly and honestly not a great guitar tone. It's good if you don't have a bassist on your record, which this one didn't. But then to go right from that random riff that does nothing into bum bum ba da 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 na na on a clean guitar makes no sense. Just start the song with the clean guitar. Just do that. I think that's a smarter idea. This riff coming up, which kind of is the foundation.
Yeah, but if you start off with the clean guitar, then you're kind of like every other metal song ever written, you know, where it starts off clean and nice and pretty, and it lays some kind of foundational melody, and then it kicks into some heavy shit. I like the fact that it comes in heavy, and then you get, you know, it was just something unique. It was something a little different. I get Mike doesn't like that, but, you know, millions of people can't be wrong. It is good. I mean, I don't know. I love this damn song. I love Harvester of Sorrow. Me and Rick Beato love the damn song. So,
And the cymbal swells are nice with the kick crash emphasis. Okay, that's
come on.
That's pretty cool. I'll give him that.
I can't stop moving my head when this song's going. That's how freaking awesome it is.
Now we're about to repeat the fucking riff.
Yeah.
Yet again. 2 more times. Why? We don't need to do that. Cut that.
It's because I'm not done bobbing my head yet. I'm not done kind of working my way into it. Imagine this is your entrance into a pit. Okay? Just dun 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 dun. You know, it takes a few steps to get up there. Like, okay, I want to get in. And that's the song that gets you in.
Section in half. Go to the fucking verse, please. And there it is. The riff from the beginning used as a transition piece to kind of be a tail that goes into a root of the chord chug.
Whatever it is, it sounds good.
It
Whatever it is, it
works kinda
sounds
well
good.
for toms.
Several song-filled hours later.
Why? Because it's badass. That's why. Come on.
70 years later.
Why am I still fucking listening to this? This song has introduced like 3 different ideas now, and we still haven't gotten to a fucking point yet. I love Metallica. They're one of my greatest influences, but this is one of their worst qualities. One of their biggest blemishes as a band is just having riff fucking salad, to quote Trey from Gear Gods. And then the rebuttal is, but it's fucking cool, man. It's a fucking cool heavy riff, dude.
It's fucking cool heavy riff, dude. That's what I'm saying.
Sure. A person can just play heavy riffs, which is basically riffs that you like for an entirety of a song that don't connect whatsoever, and you literally like that.
It's not a good song!
It's not a very smart song either. It's fucking self-indulgent bullshit for people who don't really give a fuck about nuance to fap to about how fucking great their sound is.
It does make sense. All those riffs transition to one another. I mean, Metallica is one of the greatest at transitions, period. That's why one of the things people love about them. That's kind of the thing about that whole album. You know, it's like tons of riffs. But I thought they put them together in a rather masterful way to where people like it. And I think most people like Harvester of Sorrow.
As a great man, William Shakespeare once said, brevity is the soul of wit. This intro needs a shitload more fucking brevity. This riff ruins any of the tension.
What?
That was just any of the tension that was just built up by all of this fucking long ass intro that we just had. Such an awkwardly fucking phrased verse riff that we're about to hear has equally as stupid vocals over top of it.
What?
No.
What?
No. I have so much no in my body from this song that it must purge itself through belch. Look, I will grant them there are some great riffs in this song, but the moment I'm demanded to really focus is during the verses, you know, the fucking 5 hours it took to finally get to the first one. And I'm demanded to listen.
Well, hold on. I guess he doesn't. I mean, there's a lot of Metallica songs that do that. There's a lot of thrash songs that do. Maybe he's not into thrash. Maybe he's just not into metal. But I know there's a lot of progressive songs that do that as well. I mean, he loves Dream Theater. You know, they don't just always get right to the damn chorus. I don't know. That just seems like a kind of a crazy take. I don't know. Seems like a stretch to me. A stretch.
Listen to awkward riff phrasing with not well connected and glued vocal parts. Rhythmically, it like technically works, but it doesn't have any nice accent to anything going on in the drums, into the guitars. There's no nuance. It's like, this needs vocals, so here is technically a vocal part. We'll slap that on top of it. Okay, song's good to go.
I like the vocals. I mean, not just the sound of James Hetfield's vocals. I think, you know, the vocals in this song were great. I like the lyrics. I don't know. I don't get what he's saying at all. Everything seems to work to me because it makes me want to move. It makes me want to hit shit. And that's the point of the song, I believe.
I give, you take. I can live with those two. I give.
Oh, that's
and
good.
you take.
Glad you can live with it.
This life that I forsake. It's like, it's so focused around the fucking tonic the entire time. It's just tonic, 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 tonic. A little bit not tonic, 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 tonic. A little bit tonic, tonic.
He's a lot more knowledgeable about the anatomy of music than I am. The tonic. I don't know what you call it. All right, so it's tonic. I seem to like it. It's right up my alley.
That and also, let's turn this life to truth using the natural second, where the riff is using the minor second. You fucking dick didn't think about this at fucking all. I'm just using the tonic as much as he does in the first fucking verse.
But you don't have good riffs behind you. It sounds ridiculous. When you do it, you don't have a badass song behind you.
Going back after the verse to that main riff from the beginning, that's mean. I like that. I wish it had a little bit more build up into the chorus and had a little bit more of an explosion. We'll talk about that in a second. Cool transitionary riff. Should not be the fucking chorus. The chorus needs to be bigger and more open. It's still in the chug-along meathead having to waddle his body back and forth because the club that he's carrying is too large for him. We're still in that awkward rhythm.
Well, I mean, does everything have to be the super intelligent, well thought out thing, or can it just be some testosterone driven shit that makes you want to run through a wall? Sometimes metal is just that. It's just caveman shit. You know, see prey, hit prey, cook it and eat it. Sometimes that's all a metal song is, and that's all it's gotta be. You know, that's the purpose it serves. I don't know. I don't have a problem with that. I mean, that's a lot of what Pantera is. I don't know. To me, that's just part of metal. Maybe he doesn't like that aspect of metal. It's got to have everything perfect in the production. It's got to have everything perfect in the lyrics. It's got to have everything perfect in the vocal delivery. It's got to have everything perfect, you know, in every aspect. But it doesn't have to. And it could be badass just being raw.
Like, open it up here, make it big, make it huge. You wrote arguably one of the greatest fucking rock songs of all time. You wrote that. What the fuck is this shit? And then just yelling Harvester of Sorrow over and over again. It's such a fucking thrash cliche and just murders me.
Look, I'm not the biggest fan overall of thrash, but that type of cliche, I don't mind as long as the vocals are good. James Hetfield's got immaculate vocals.
Then we go back to this fucking dumb verse riff. But I do like the drum changes over top of this. I'll give him that. I wish the cymbal work was a little different.
Like what?
One eternity later.
All right, I just finished rubbing in the rest of my Just for Men because how long it took to get through that verse and chorus basically turned me into an old man. Let's go to the bridge. I don't like that riff for a fucking solo. I don't like it in general, especially it being repeated over and over again. It's kind of like an accent dropped in the middle of a greater like 4-measure piece or like a musical stanza, if you will. I think it would be cool, but having just be like no, it's not mean. It's just.
This is how he entertains me, though. Even though I'm completely disagreeing with everything Mike here is saying about Harvester of Sorrow, I don't understand his bitching and complaining when it's a badass song. It sounds badass to me. I don't know. But, you know, it doesn't work for his musical palette. Okay. You know, but how he makes his videos, how he edits them, and plus his personality, I really vibe with it. I really like the guy. So even though I love Harvester of Sorrow, and he clearly doesn't, I just, you know, I can't help it. He's going to make me laugh. He's going to entertain me, even though it's something that I completely disagree with.
Solo is trash and everyone knows it.
Oh, that's not trash. I mean, like, it's basic, but it works for the song. You don't have to have this, I don't know, this guitar masturbation all over every damn song. Sometimes it's just got to be basic. It's just got to help tell the story and propel you to the next part. That's all it's got to be.
This riff is fucking awesome. It's a mean riff. Then using the transition again. All right, this whole section after the solo, fucking mean, dude. And then the which
to me, it's only good because it's like leading you in to another badass part of the song. It's all right. I mean, he's really excited about it, but which is kind of funny. It's of this song that's probably, it's not a part of the song that stands out to me. It's a vehicle to get you from point A to point B and get you to a better part of the song. That's just, I don't know, that's just me.
As preempting us for it, I think coming up right here. Ah, damn it. It's not what I thought it was. I thought it was the stop. Maybe it comes a little later. If it does come a little later, don't throw this fucking riff back in. You're filling space for no reason. Those stops, those are the ones I was talking about. Don't throw the bum bum bum. It's wasting fucking time. You're distracting us from the idea. I get you're supposed to be like, oh, we're gonna make them think we're going back to the main riff, and then we're gonna throw them off guard. Sure, but once I get the trick, you're just wasting my fucking time.
Infanticide.
Is that infanticide is what he said? I'm not sure exactly what the lyric is there, but I always liked how that kind of came in. Infanticide, like a little bit lower in that transition. I thought that was a nice touch. I've always thought that was a nice touch.
Me too, clearly.
Fuck this fucking chorus.
Okay. Maybe you don't like the words or whatever, but the vocal delivery is awesome. This is some of the best James Hetfield vocals. And Justice for All has the best James Hetfield vocal, period. Just where he is, in his throat, in his life, is the best on this album. And I don't really give a damn what he's yelling right there, because it sounds good.
This outro is so fucking long. It is the world's longest 5 minutes and 45 seconds. Period. This song drags. It's unnecessarily long. It has awkward riffs.
It's 5 minutes. That's not bad. That's not long compared to a lot of other songs. Like Injustice for All is like 8 minutes, or Blackened is forever. Dyer's Eve is forever. 5 minutes. Come on.
Really not well written vocals. I don't think there's like more than one or two good vocal lines in here. If the song never existed, I would be fine. As a matter of fact, it might be a net positive on my life. Anyway.
No, I'd be missing something. That's just me. I'd be missing something in my life if Harvester of Sorrow wasn't there. Mike the Music Snob, he's awesome. Become the Night's an awesome channel. I actually, he does some education stuff on there, like showing scales. I played guitar for years, but I'm not exactly dedicated. I've had to work, raise 4 kids. So, that some things get put on the back burner. But now that my kids are older, because I had them when I was young, I'm 44, and, 3 of them are out of high school. 1 of them is getting there. So now I got more time that I can sit down and get back into my guitar playing and enjoy it. And he does some educational stuff, showing scales and stuff like that. So I've been working on that. And he actually is like the only person on YouTube I've ever seen explain scales, show you how to play them. Where for me, I guess I'm just that stupid. But he actually does a great job of showing scales. And his guitar education stuff is just phenomenal. The way he breaks it down for dummies like me is fantastic. Even though I completely disagree with him on Harvester of Sorrow. I think it's a great song. It's a great jam. It's a great listen. Anytime. Any place. But even though he's got a bad take on that, I will say you got to subscribe to Become the Knight. He's great. He's outstanding. Even on the stuff that you're going to want to yell at the screen because he's so wrong. It's his opinion. And at least he breaks down his opinion and is explaining why he feels that way. Even though the riffs he hates, I love. Even though the so-called trash solo, I like the solo. I think it does its job. It doesn't have to be some insane Yngwie Malmsteen bullshit. It could just be a basic-ass solo that tells the story of the song or helps add to it. Even though I'm disagreeing with him, I'm fully aware he's far more successful than me on YouTube and far more talented at just making videos. But anyway, thanks for watching this crap. I'll be back with some other crap later. Bye.